Sanctuary of Shadows. Look at this, is a pretty dope cover. I'm gonna be honest, I bought it because of the sprayed edges on the cover, but I thought it was pretty cool. So what is this about? This is about elementals. If you don't know elementals, elements, fire, earth, wind, water, all those. It starts off with the circus. So it's laid out pretty quick. I mean, you got your northern, central, eastern, western, southern part of the map, right? And you got your central with the Aurora is like the main city. So you start up with three characters. Well, you start up with these two characters, Harrow and Malika. So both female characters, and this is third person point of view. And I'm gonna read the synopsis too when I'm going over this, because it is laid out in the synopsis pretty good of what is going on here, as far as how fast this is gonna take off. So you got Harrow, like I said, Malika. You got Salazar. Ali's really nothing real important right now. Salazar is the one that runs the circus, so he's top dog. Now it does show on the map that they're queen's layers, and then you have the humans, which nobody that works at the circus is human except for one person, Lauren. So like I said, this is not really spoilers, because this is like boom boom boom. This is like what you're gonna learn at the very beginning. And these other humans capture these elementals if they can. Well, they end up capturing this one dude who wakes up. He has no idea who he is, no idea what's going on, right? Now, obviously they're selling elementals because they can get money for them. And these elementals don't seem, because look at the very beginning, it talks about when they're at the circus that the one person that's human that works at the circus came at the same time Harrow did. Now, Harrow is 20 years older than this Lauren person. Lauren is, 60 years old now? Or 40 years old? No, 40 years old. Aging, like a human. But Harrow is not. So sooner or later, they're going to figure out Harrow's not human. Now, the only other person that knows that Harrow's not human is Malika, best friend. Right? So the humans attack right at the very beginning. The circus, they attack the circus, and then Salazar's like, nah, we got to get out of here. Which they're just north of the Central Territory. They're not very far. So I'm going to read the synopsis. Enter at your own risk and discover the greatest show on Earth, an explosive, darkly imaginative debut fantasy. For humans, the circus is a place filled with wonder and amazement. For Harrow, though, it's a place to hide from those who slaughtered her entire clan. Disguising her abilities as part of her act has kept her true identity safe for years. Now, that covered pretty dang quick that she's hiding something, like right at the beginning. Until he arrives. Now, he arrives pretty damn quick, too. It wasn't like, that we're building up this whole world and building up this whole character, like, boom, you're like into what happened to him, he gets caught, and then boom, he arrives, right? A strange new attraction with no name, no memory of who or even what he is, let alone an explanation for his odd yet deadly powers. But beneath the layer of anger and isolation, one glimpse into his inky eyes reveals a soul that calls out to the loneliness in her own. And they do talk about like how deep, dark his eyes are. And so she chooses him. Harrow is drawn to the darkness, to her unsatiable need to soothe the beast who threatens their very existence. But with every secret she unlocks from his past, another from hers whispers free as well, luring enemies who will stop at nothing to get their final revenge on Harrow. And she's afraid she's given them the perfect weapon against her, because he is not what he seems. But maybe it's time they finally learn, neither is she. So I don't know. Look at coming from Akatar, and I'm not trying to pick, but I've just reading Akatar, and I got built into this world. So I'm trying to pull myself out of that world, so I'm not nitpicking at this book. I like it so far. It's not like it's gonna be a trash book. It's really good so far. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm a little ways into it. I'm a little far deep into it, and then I'll do a whole review on how it is. But the one part. Okay, he comes in. They already described who Salazar is. They described his height, everything, and then all of a sudden, like I said, third person point of view, and then he shows up to buy this. We don't know what it is yet. Well, it's a rat. Is it a wrath or something? To buy him. But they don't say his name. They're just like, this tall person shows up with this person, and he took they tell you just before that he went and he told Lauren to go with them, like, you're coming with me. So, and then all of a sudden these two show up, and it was like they just described them, but they didn't say the name. Like, come on, it's third person point of view. Just say the name. He showed up. We know who it is, right? I don't know. It's a little corny stuff, kind of goofy that they wouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, fantasy, romance, paranormal, elemental, magic. So far, it's good. I'm trying not to nitpick though, so I can actually get good judgment. But instead of coming out of one good world building book and then jumping into this one, fast paced book. I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow probably. So peace. See you on the next one.